What's up, guys? Chad, Adler Farms. And this might be a bad idea. That look too muddy to cross to you guys? I've got a trap over there, way down yonder. And I'm trying to see if there's a Ricky or a Rona in it without crossing this mud hole. I need some binoculars. I know somebody's gonna say, put a scope on your rifle. Irons. We have to walk all the way down there. Can't see. Need to move this trap so I can see. But how's everybody doing? It's Thursday, January 7th, 36 degrees. It was supposed to be snowing, but instead, it's just really cold and rainy. I could get the four-wheeler out, but when you get the four-wheeler out and it's this muddy, man, it really makes a mess of the garage. It gets the undercarriage of the four-wheeler dirty. And I just don't see the need. Let's be honest, we could all walk a little bit more and get a little more exercise. Nope. No Ricky. Trap is right there. On that trapping thing, I got a message from my buddy who's a YouTuber. And I haven't said his name on here and probably won't. And he knows and understands why. But he traps for the Department of Transportation. And he is getting paid to take care of beavers and raccoons and things that can harm our roadways here in my state. And he's paid by the Department of Transportation. He's paid by the government to take care of these critters. And his videos are getting demonetized over and over and over. It's kind of frustrating because I'm trying to show what I can show and educate at the same time. Now, I don't trap near as much as he does. I don't trap things near as cool as he does. It's pretty frustrating. But that's all right. That's all right. To each their own. A very wise person told me that you got to consider YouTube like a place of work. And if you wouldn't walk into work and wave around a picture, well, I got one. If you wouldn't walk into work and wave around a picture of something you trapped, you probably shouldn't do it on YouTube. With that said, I have a Ricky right here. Hang on. Now, before anybody gets upset, remember, I've got hundreds of acres around me. There's Ricky. Do you see how close he is to my chickens, my ducks, and my turkeys? Now, you might be thinking, well, why'd he get that close if Smokey's there? Well, she probably didn't hear him, and then he got stuck and couldn't get away. So, let me take care of him real quick. All right, he's taken care of. Whoa, goodness. Got some cleanup to do after that ice storm still. So, we got a couple more traps. Let me check them. I come out early in the mornings to check them so that whatever critters we do get aren't in the traps any longer than necessary. Because that's not cool. Nope, all clear. And when you do see a raccoon on our channel like that in a trap, I'm not filming him for 20 minutes. It's not like he's scared. It's not like he's suffering. It's not, it's nothing like that. In case you didn't know, those traps, they literally just handcuff them. There's no sharp edges. There's no teeth, nothing like that. As soon as I see him, I dispatch him as quick as possible. So that whole thing that you just saw took 15 seconds. Water is on. Let's go see what everybody's up to. I'm sure they heard that shot. I know Smokey is getting more and more used to him. What's he doing? What's he doing? Huh? What's up, dog? What's up? Let's feed the critters. Hang on, come on. Come on. Lola. Lola, what you think? You ready to make some bacon? You ready to make some bacon seeds? Huh? Awesome. Awesome. Good boy. Goodness, dude. Here you go. Way out there. Ready? One of the questions we get asked the most, other than when our baby piggy's coming, why we throw our food on the ground? Well, first off, it encourages foraging, and this is also good dirt. I mean, look at what she's done to this. It's good dirt. And pigs get their minerals from dirt. Minerals and vitamins and vitamin D, and I'm just making the rest of that up, but that's why. Hey boys, what you think? What do you think? You guys are looking less and less like bottle calves and more like steers. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Boy, you about to need a new one of them, don't you? What you think? First, you gotta throw a handful of scratch to the quack pack. Throw some on the ground there. Magneto will come over here at some point. You guys are drooling. Two scoops. Speaking of food aggression, boys don't mess around. See all the chickens come over? She'll run every single one of them back in the pen. Silly dog. I got a looker for y'all. Sure do. It's all right. It's all right. Rabbits taken care of. Pigs taken care of. Moors taken care of. Now we gotta pet Smokey and try and stay clean because I gotta go somewhere after this. Not that, I mean, who am I trying to impress? Okay, here. Let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. Good girl. Good girl. All right, first, let's go ahead and take care of the ducks because they're noisy as quack. Let's put this up here a little bit drier, huh? There you go. Is that good? Is that good? What's up, Red? What you think? Oh man. Hey, you better leave him alone. She laid one. My gersh. My gersh. Get your food down there. Oh man. Hey, your head's getting so big I can't see. All right. Everybody's fed, watered, played with. Yeah. Now I've got some. Hey. Leave the turkey alone. What's the deal? Silly dog. Now I've got something I gotta go do. She's playing with that turkey. She didn't even care where I'm at. All right. She still didn't come say goodbye. I think it bothers me more than it bothers her. I've got to go do some busy work, and I'm going to try to bring you guys along. We'll see how much I can. I got something pretty special to share with you too. I promise to bring you guys along where I can, and if nothing else, I'll check back in. So, see y'all in a little bit. I don't have any hands to hit the camera. What's up, guys? I didn't tell you I was gonna start filming.
Morning. Here we go.
What's up, guys? So we got our, let me check this out. Can you tell where this box came from? We got our goodies from Haas Tools. You're my lovely assistant?
Yes.
Lovely, for sure.
Lovely assistant.
I had him send you a hat, because Dad doesn't wear, he don't wear ball hats. What'd you tell us when we were kids?
I look like, it's like a toothpick wearing a ball hat. I felt like the
I
bill
remember what it
split out
was.
here.
He said it looked like a flagpole with a beak.
Yeah.
That's what he told us. So he won't wear a ball hat.
Not playing softball, I wouldn't do it.
Yep. So I got him into these boonie hats a couple years ago, and you got several of those.
I do.
But
yeah, I like those. Because my dermatologist told me I need the protection from the sun. That was 90%.
That was, yeah.
That was it.
And then the other thing was, but for gardening and stuff, you needed one that breathed a little bit better.
Yeah.
So that's why we ordered a straw hat. So
yeah, I like it.
I reached out to Travis and found these sweet hats, and they're pretty cool, which I didn't know. You've already been messing with it.
Well, plus hats mess with my hair. I'm kind of particular about my hair, so when I put a hat on, it's a big deal. Here we go. What do you think?
I don't think he looks as good as Adler.
I don't know if I ought to cowboy it up or little.
Well, that's cool. So you
little,
can bend it.
Yeah, you can bend it this way, or you can fold it down, or
So you can go like total Dundee.
you know, I can.
You can roll it like Dundee.
Yeah, I can Gilligan's Island it all the way up, and I can do whatever.
You look good, Gilligan.
Yeah, thanks, man. Let's go.
Well, show us what else they sent you. So,
Oh, let's see.
So you guys know I'm a first-gen farmer, but I'm even more of a rookie gardener. Like, I don't. But I messaged Travis though, and I said, hey, if you send us stuff, my dad, I said, his yard, I said, I know don't judge it, but I said, the yard will look like a putting green eventually. It always has. We weren't even allowed to mow the yard when we were kids because we couldn't do it right.
Don't make that mistake. Make them mow the yard, because what happens is then they don't mow the yard when you want them to.
Yep.
My fault.
Yep. And then sometimes stuff like this happened. My brothers and I'm one of 3 boys. We never had to mow. My dad always took care of it. And he used to tell us, you know, you're in sports, and in case you ever want to play in college, I don't want you to run the risk of losing a digit to the blades or something mowing. And he enjoyed it. So, I don't know, but I only had to mow once in my One time I did that and I never had to mow again. I don't know what happened. I broke the John Deere.
You broke the John Deere, and I had my guy fix it. And,
Russ.
Yeah, so Russ fixed it.
But anyway, I told Travis, I said, hey, as far as fertilizer goes and micro booster and all that stuff, if you send my dad some of that stuff, like if you send us some of that stuff, Dad will figure it out. And we will have he's almost like a chemist with his yard. It's pretty cool. That's one thing I like.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Well, there's a science.
I'm meticulous. I am meticulous.
He's very meticulous. There's a science to growing things, as you guys know. And me being a rookie, I knew if I messaged Travis and I was like, hey, send me some of that 20-20-20, which I don't know what that means. Do you know what 20?
Nitrogen, phosphorus. It's
See?
how the fertilizers mix, percentages, you got to be careful if it's too high in certain things. They know all that. Oh my goodness.
They know, I don't. Yeah. But that's why I told Travis, I was like, dude, send me whatever. I said, man, send me whatever you got. Because I said, Dad'll figure it out. So let's take a look at the haul.
And then that like this?
Yes,
So
here you go.
Around,
Nope, that's not it.
That's not it. Where's the bag? It's got to be a strap or something.
Oh man, he sent some.
I love toys. I like
sent
tools.
some tools too.
You got a job to do. 90% is about the tools. That's good and heavy. I also do some metal detecting. This may be one of those things that's ambidextrous.
Now it's not called metal detecting though. Tell them the real term.
Dirt fishing.
Dirt fishing.
I like dirt fish.
Dirt fishing,
I
right.
found some pretty cool stuff. One of these days, I'll take you on a little digging expedition. That's heavy.
Yeah, they're good stuff.
Yeah.
They did a video the other day too about how to keep them sharp and maintain.
Yeah. Right. Hang on, let me get this paper out of here. What is that? Micro Boost. I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. Anybody that's my age.
Oh, hey, the hat and the glasses.
Micro Boost is a micronutrient blend specifically designed to improve the yield potential of the plant by maximizing nutrient uptake. My bad. So it's kind of it's a fertilizer in a sense. Yeah, okay. Snap beans, so it tells you how much to put in. Sweet corn, pecans, peaches, berries. Cool.
So even depending on what you're planting.
Depending on what you're planting, you put so much in. And it's got sulfur, magnesium, boron, copper, iron, magnesium, some things I cannot pronounce. Hey, you know what? Here's the deal. Bottom line is, I trust Haas Tools. So I don't have to know how it works, if it works. And then at the end, I can eat it. And it grows well. That's how I look at it. What's this? Oh boy. Haas Organic Fertilizer. Now there, see your numbers? 543.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's that mean though? That's
Well, it's got usually, forget my fingers, I clean the fireplace. 5% nitrogen, 4% water, insoluble nitrogen. So here's your percentages. 9% calcium. Yeah, each one of those numbers means a certain amount of fertilizer.
Is that bag heavy?
Will do. Is that heavy? No.
It goes all over.
Oh my gosh. And then these are our seeds. I did see something the other day. We got, which I'm really looking forward to, cantaloupe.
Yes.
I like cantaloupe real well.
Now we have.
Hello.
Oh boy.
With that.
Now we have some seeds left over from last season. So what do you got there?
Again,
Run them down.
Toss, Mountain Vineyard tomato. Hold on, what did I do with my glasses? Sorry, I wear contacts, but
Not to read.
not to read, not so well, especially when it's darker. Olympus carrot. I like carrots. I've never grown any of this stuff. Only pumpkins, there's some giant pumpkins. Now that's what I'm looking forward to. Never have grown pumpkins successfully. American hybrid sunflowers. Ooh,
That's what
honey
you wanted.
rock melon. That looks wonderful. Joker sunflowers. Those are
Well,
pretty.
I told him that you guys have some rare daylilies.
Daylilies. Yeah, we do. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
we do.
Now Haas has some daylilies too, but I told him, I said, hey, Mom and Dad, I said, they'll landscape, they'll grow, they'll do all kinds of stuff. So I said, send some rare some of you guys' favorite
Yeah.
flowers.
Right.
So
Baby leaf lettuce mix. Now, that's 1,000 seeds.
yeah, now that
What-
is
what do
more
you-
of a
Yeah.
you just it's like a cut and grow. You don't have to plant that like
Only 1/4 inch deep to plant. See, I like that. We're going to do our raised beds. I thought we'd have to have
Right.
like a foot of soil. We don't. That's the good part about it. 50
and here's what's
days,
nice about Haas.
half inch.
See all that information
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
back.
Perfect.
Yep. When
I
to
like
plant
that.
it, how
Right.
deep, how far to space.
Yeah, that's very good because that's what I need.
And the germination rate, I think, too, right?
Days to maturity, 50 days.
To see the germ rate.
Germination rate, 95%. Oh yeah, so you're going to get 95% out of this. You may lose 5%, but holy cow, that's a lot. And there again, I don't know how much that produces. There's 50 seeds. Each seed is a flower.
Yeah.
Sorry for my ignorance, folks, but I do not know. So anybody out there that's wanting to do this, we're going to do this together. Salad bowl green lettuce. We've already had another lettuce. Baby leaf lettuce. Oh, here, this is one of my favorites right here. I cannot wait to grow. Obsession sweet corns. Obsession. I have some cologne called Obsession.
Now, easy now, easy.
Not, anyway,
We don't care what y'all do on vacation.
we move on. Pro Cut White Night Sunflower. That's really cool looking. Oh, look at that. Pro Cut Red Lemon Bicolor Sunflower. Yeah, I like that one. Lemon Sunflower.
I think those are more your standard traditional looking,
Right.
what everybody thinks.
Yeah. The birds like sunflowers. Will they land and fly around and,
Well, and the bees too.
you know?
So you want to plant some of these at each end of
Yeah.
our garden.
Now, ambrosia cantaloupe. So we have two different kinds of cantaloupe,
Yes.
which I really love. It's going to be, which is the cool part about having, for guys like me who I don't have a lot of acreage. We're going to go out here and do 30 by 60, and we're going to have raised beds, and we're going to walk in between them. And Chad started this in his backyard, and I think that's really cool because you don't have to have a big space. And so this is going to be one of those beginning to end where we're going to show you how to be self-sufficient. And that way you can go, okay, well, I 4x4, 15 seeds get you this. So it's going to be quite a deal to go through. And I love this, Mountain Vineyard tomatoes. Are those
Now, I think these
cherry
are,
tomatoes?
I do believe so.
Yeah,
I
like
think
cherry
they're
tomatoes. I
new.
love cherry tomatoes. I like tomatoes, period.
This is one of the things I told Travis. I said, just send me something cool that you want to see us grow.
Yeah, so I really like that. When to plant after the last frost.
Now we're going to start some inside too.
Oh, okay, we'll start them inside.
Yep. So they'll have a head start, and then once we know in this area, we'll be good to go.
Oh, look at this. I'm really excited about this one. Big beef tomato.
That's like a
Bacon.
slicer for your sandwiches.
Oh, bacon, tomato, mayonnaise. Throw an egg on there. Some of that lettuce. Oh, man.
Mouth watering.
Mouth watering. And what we'll do, we'll have to show some making that stuff too when we're
Oh, for sure.
processing it. Yeah. Look, these are mixed up, but these are some more chocolate cherry.
Now, those were a huge hit last year. There's
Really?
a lot of people growing those.
Yep.
Super pretty.
Yeah. I like to eat chocolate cherries, by the way.
Do you?
I love chocolate cherries.
I don't think there's any in there. But
Oh, you can't eat sunflowers?
you can.
All right. Anyway,
You eat anything, technically.
let's see. Roadster tomato. Never heard of that.
I think that's another one of the new ones he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flip it over for me.
Okay. Roadster tomato. You don't have your glasses on, this is what you do. And I understand a lot of your audience is somewhere around my age. They feel me.
A lot of my
You feel me?
audience is 55 and older,
There
which
we
we
go.
appreciate very
So
much.
see, I got long arms, and so that's how you do that. Teddy Bear Sunflower.
Isn't that pretty?
Did Travis make up these names?
No.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Another, Hercules carrot. Does that mean these are like
Yeah.
a foot and a half long or something?
Yep. That'll be huge.
And it takes Hercules to pull them out of the ground?
That's you.
How much? Okay, now I want to know how deep you have to plant those. 1/4 of an inch.
Now they'll
But now
grow
they-
into the ground.
Yeah, carrots don't grow up, right?
No,
They grow down?
Right.
Really?
So we'll make sure we plant those deep enough. Now these, you were asking about who names these.
Yeah.
On the last row by row. This is the one Greg named. And I don't think Greg named it, but what do you think pepitas means?
First one here is called a pepitas pumpkin. Now, do you want to take a stab at what pepitas means in Spanish? See,
Little Pete.
actually, that was close. Yeah,
Close, yeah.
it actually means naked seed.
How do you say that?
Pepitas?
Let me-
Pepitas. Pepitas.
Pepitas.
Pepitas?
What
Pepitas.
do you think that means?
There was a guy on the Real McCoys called Pepito. That's back in the day. You'll get that. That's not Pepito.
He said it means naked.
Naked pumpkin?
Naked seed, because a lot of people cook and roast their pumpkin seeds. So this produces a pumpkin seed that you don't have to worry about.
It actually means naked seed.
Naked seed.
Maybe naked seed. Naked means you up to no good. But naked seed. There's a lot of people like to eat pumpkin seeds. But then regular pumpkin seeds have that hull on them and they're kind of tough. So this is has a hulless seed on it.
It's like a side satchel. There you go. Check that out, man. You're ready to grow some stuff.
Let's grow something.
You ready to grow your own food?
I'm ready to grow something. Let's grow something. Takes my hat. How's that?
Ready to grow your own food there.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Gardener Ralph.
Gardner Ralph, that's it. How about that? That's pretty cool though.
But that's our Haas Tools haul there.
Got lot of work, but that's gonna be fun.
It is. So yeah, you put your stuff in here, and that way you don't break your back when you're bending over hiking through. And
Yeah.
I think this is more. I've seen guys use that, the satchel,
Yeah.
like more if you've got like snap peas or something like that.
Put them in after you.
Like you pluck them and throw them in there.
That's pretty cool. Well, see, this actually should go probably like that.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Now it's more of a satchel than a purse.
Man purse, little Johnny Appleseed.
A merce.
Yeah.
But
Nothing.
man, we really appreciate Haas Tools. I just can't thank them enough. They're huge supporters of the channel. They're huge supporters of this community. And, you know, with the pandemic going on, there's a lot of people wanting to know how to grow their own food. I actually sent Haas an email back in January, like before we ever were affiliated with Haas. And I said, man, I just sent a random email and I said, hey, my name's Chad, I want to know what to grow. And Travis actually replied. I don't even know if he knows that or remembers, but Travis replied, and I had no idea that Travis was Travis Key of Haas Tools, and said, man, what's your growing zone? Here's what I recommend. Sent me a couple of links. Now, lo and behold, here we are. So pretty cool that he took the extra step to, you know, figure out what I needed and stuff like that. So I really appreciate it. But if you guys aren't following the Row by Row on Facebook, okay, look them up, Haas Tools. But yeah, go check them out. If you go over to their YouTube channel, tell them we sent you. They'll love that. Say the boys of Adler Farms, Grandpa of Adler Farms sent them over.
Hey, I do have one thing. You may edit this out.
Oh, I'll
During
leave
the
it.
summer, I do have a tendency to go shirtless. Is that going to be a problem? Anybody else out there have a
I
problem?
don't even
Sun shining, shirtless.
know what to say right now.
Let me know.
I think we need
Thumbs up
some
or thumbs down.
Haas Tools tanks. That's what we need. Haas Tools
If
tank
you have
tops.
some tank tops, you better get them.
Yeah, they say Little Pete on them.
Or Little Pete. Send me Little
Big
Pete.
Greg and Little Pete.
That's right. So
That's what we
if you-
need.
If you don't get this, get me some.
Man, that's like hardened, forged.
I know that's going
Stuff
to be.
there.
Yeah, I can. That is.
That's
I
legit.
I may get hurt with
You
that.
might keep that in your truck in case you need
I
to.
know it.
But we appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. Lots more to come. Baby piggies, baby rabbits, gardening, all things. So y'all be good. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Don't work too hard. God bless. Deuces.